And as working with the ketteQ team, can you talk a little bit about what that's been like?
Interesting. It's a mixed bag of emotions.
Mm-hmm.
They learned a lot. We learned a lot. We learned the power of tools. They learned about our business. And how they learned about the business by pushing them to walk on the floor. Good part is the teams, the software engineers and the team on ground, they walked the floor. They went across in the street to see how things are done. Then it becomes easy for them to market the product rather than just going live on a presentation or on a software tool. As far as we are concerned, Mike, we are also learning. And as I said, we are humbled learning every day on the power. We think we know the best. And it's not about tool set, but it's about the mindset. With the right mindset, with a humble attitude towards learning what partners can do for us, I would say it's a good match. Yeah. It takes two to tango. So right. It's the power of partners who bring in the best of technology, processes, and a willing team who's willing to adopt it.
Mm-hmm. You also have to add to the challenge the fact that COVID was happening for the last year and a half in a big way. That this is a global team. There's people from Germany, US, China, Japan, all working together on this project for Coca-Cola Bottlers of Japan, but with a global team of resources of playing different roles as well. So when you start to look back on this, there's a bit of a case study on running projects because of the challenges, the importance of the goal, and the challenges to pull all this together in the time in which you did, and the backdrop of COVID happening as well was really impressive.
That's a great segue into one of the comments I always make. United Nations of Coca-Cola, or United Nations of any program, and you missed teams in India and Spain.
Mike. Oh, right. What am I saying? Of course. Yeah, right.
That day I was just counting. I said, okay, we have got, and even Brunei, Germany, Brunei, USA, India, Spain, Japan on ground, multiple teams delivering across different time zones, cross culture. It's a great thing. Yes. And in COVID, what we also learned is if you have the right mindset, everything is possible.
Yeah.
It's a myth that you have to be in one room to get the job done.
Yeah.
But I think you have to be the one mindset to get the job done. This team has proven. So very glad to see that in spite of all this, things are working very well. Teams are motivated, and I'm just planning for 1st November when we go big bang, go live. And I see my agents walking with the iPads in the market and fixing the equipment.
Right. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, you know, one thing COVID's taught us is the world's a small place. This is something that the whole world has gone through together. It's brought us together. When you think about how the vaccines were created and released and deployed all around the world, never has a world kind of marshal its resources together like it has in our unified defense and attack against COVID. And so in a lot of ways, you leverage that to bring this global team together. But like you talked about, across time zones, across languages, across cultures, but still one team, one mindset, as you say.
Absolutely, Mike. I joke around with the team saying COVID had been the chief digital officer for the company.
That's true. Yeah, it has driven a very digital world more than it was before.
Exactly, very loosely speaking. But for a moment, we should be thankful that we are on this call. We are talking. Some of our loved ones and others are safe and sound. But there have been losses which we should not forget and learn some lessons from that.
That's true. And I imagine that people, you know, Coke puts a smile on people's face. Right. And that's being here in Atlanta, where that's what we're taught. That's part of our culture here. Just the brand of Coca-Cola, you know, all the marketing and the slogans along the way. You think about Coke puts a smile on people's face. So for you to be able to make sure that that's available for people, particularly in an environment where vending machines, there were a period of time when people weren't running or opening stores, vending machines were, you know, one of the only ways for them to get access to that Coca-Cola and that smile. So that was even more important during those times, I bet.
Thank you for saying so much. We believe in refreshing. We
Yeah.
believe in quenching the thirst, and we believe in putting smile
Yeah.
for the right reasons on people's face.
That's right.